Hello everyone, welcome to Stonehearth, me BANTO. Welcome back. In the previous episode we were working a little bit on our farming area, and I think we're gonna continue with that a little bit today. So we're moving our moo-moos over to this place where we hopefully gonna be able to get a lot of milk and use that milk to make delicious food like cheese and so on. So I'm really looking forward to that. We also had some trouble building this road the last time, and I wonder if we still do. We still do somehow. So we will have to like research a little bit if there's something strange going on here. I don't really know what it could be really, because there's nothing growing there, there's nothing placed or anything. So it doesn't make really any sense to me. It could be that I planted something to grow there and nothing has grown up from it yet, or maybe this one is blocking. I don't really know. I think it's highly likely that it's just a bug. So for that case, we're just gonna instant build this, and I'm not gonna deal with the game bugging out. So there we go. And we're also working on a little harbor area, so we are making some new fences over here. I can still hear the water moving here somehow. Yes, there's something in the distance over there. What is this? Oh, there's a lot of cats over here. A big one and a few small ones. I don't think we have to worry about them, then we can leave them there. But I think it would be really nice maybe to... Should we work on this one to get over our little bridge over here? And also the wall. And for the wall, if we're gonna keep the same kind of visuals for it, we may as well reuse the wall we got. So this is a good way to reuse things. If we go to type Telada and we get a gate, and doesn't matter which one we go for, but let's go with this one. So then what we do is that we will pretty much remove the sections of this. And one way would be to, let's say, we want to remove this. The good thing when we do this thing is that whenever you cut things off like this, then they can go to rubber and delete the entire thing. So that's pretty good. And then we just need to really... We don't have to have this in big pieces. So we can have one piece that's only like maybe these three together pretty much. Something like that. So what we do then is to keep removing things. And we don't need the other side. So we just kind of do the same thing here again. Here we go. And I think we also have to remove here. We have to remove every little block that's like connecting things. Here we go. And then we're gonna remove this one and that one. And hopefully we're gonna save a little bit of time by doing it this way. So I'm thinking of making it one block further, or maybe even a little bit more, because if you do that, you can see we have like 3 in between here, each one here. It's gonna be impossible to do if we want to have 3 in between, but if we can have like 1 extra on each side maybe, it will at least give it a little bit of extra space in between. Then we go like that, and remove those. And then we have a wall piece. And yeah, I think we're pretty good. We just have to remove a few more things. So that's a pretty quick way to remove and redesign and reuse, which I really favor. You can save a lot of time that way. And then we can save this one. Save this wall. And then we have this one we can reuse. In the past in Stonehearth, you can even, if you made like these two, and then you dragged across these, they would become the same. That's one thing that I really miss about Stonehearth with the old builder that can do that. I would love to see that again. But yeah, did we get the wall? So we want the wall to be at this side, right? And let's try to position this. Okay, there we go. That's where we want to have it, pretty much. So over here it's gonna be like a bridge over. So I guess we could make this part of the bridge build, or we can make the bridge build its own. I think it's gonna be easier to make it part of this one. We may want to make it possible to go under with ships, so if we can do that, we probably should increase the height of this, and we can build on top of this one as well. So we're going like that. Then let's see if it's gonna be enough. We're gonna have to like keep going up. might need to go even further. This might look silly, I don't know. We will discover, I guess. Yeah, let's drag this across. So to be tall like that for imagining a ship could go under there, this might even be too much. Not too enough, I mean. And what we can do, if we want to have this lower, there's actually one thing we can do. Let's do that, I'm going to show you. So let's say we just want to have this height, and you know, that's fine. What we do then is that we have a piece that is made in wood, and we're pretending that this one is possible to open. So it would be like in the middle here, it would be possible to split this side and this side, and then maybe it would maybe go up or down. That will allow the mast, whatever it's called, to go through here, because it would be open all the way like that, really. And then these would be facing up or something, or facing down even. So that's kind of the idea I have for that. Maybe do this. And then we're gonna use the same color here. And for the middle, if we're gonna be, I guess this could be fine. We can pretend we can open this as well, right? Like that's part of that, and we can open it. Yeah, let's pretend that. We are allowed to pretend things. But I'm gonna make this so it looks a little bit stronger. So I'm gonna try add a little bit here. Let's see, so we kind of get the same. Should be one more. There we go. So I'm thinking something like this maybe. And let's do the color for the other side as well. There we go. Then it would be possible to open it. And we probably want to have some lamps on this one, I think. Let's see. Lamp, lantern, lamp. Yes. Oh no, it went away. Gotta be quick there because it loves to disappear. I don't know why the game does that, but it loves to disappear. Especially if you have a game where you played pretty far in it. I think it's related to how long you play the game and how the performance is and everything, so probably getting a little bit degraded over time. The performance, I'm guessing. Color this a little bit. Got a little bit of color variation, a little bit of darker tones. Shades. There we go, I think that should be pretty good. However, I feel like this point should add this as well. Like I said, then we pretend we can open it here. And we could make it pop out even more, like that you open it. If you want to. So I don't think we will have any roof over this, because that would be kind of hard to open, right? Oh, we beat the daily goal, awesome. Omara, welcome, welcome. And if you guys have name requests, as always, do let me know in the comments and I will gladly be adding them. So I think something like this should do pretty well. I wonder if I should take and use... I kind of like using these. So I'm gonna see if that's gonna be nice or not. Let's try. Sometimes I think it's kind of nice to hang banners on places like these. So let's see if you have some cool banners. A red one is very fitting for our children at least. Maybe deer, so it's like kind of hanging over. And we could add them after the build is done also, but I think we're gonna leave them here. I often prefer to add it directly, even though the build will take longer. I prefer to do it that way. But yeah, we did get a mission. I want to have checked that before we continue. We did get an interesting mission in the previous video, right? Looking so nice down now. I love that I incorporated so much of nature. I love adding that. North level 4. He's a tree climber brewer. Oh, climbing for all the goods for his brewing. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on. Okay, let's check this out. Dear human friends, it has been generations since Welapin had found an ally as trustworthy as you. We have decided to offer you a precious gift. We would like to bring one of your own into our warren for a time to teach them the art of geomancy. Ooh, that's gonna be awesome. Do you understand how vital geomancy is to us? Of the history of my kind and the clan Hammerstone, please tell us. Such a nod sagely. This world of Hearth is ruled by the heavenly cycles. Each Eon brings a different entity to the ascendants, who raises their own kind to be evolved state. Monkey is an ascendant now, which is us. We are the Hearthlings, given human form and cleverness. Snake was before and has waned. Its orc slowly reverted to the lizard nature. Rabbit before that, long ago. But you can find our statues dotting the landscape even now. During our cycle, we Lapine studied its magic deeply. We began to understand the nature of the magical divine harmonics produced from the cycle and which grants our uplifted form. We also learned that the Hearth exudes magic, and the manipulations of the which became known as geomancy. We learned to harness this Hearth magic, our geomancers attuning it through Amberstone such it to keep us from evolving back to the simple fuzzy creatures you see hopping around on the surface now, little bunnies. But it didn't work on everyone. Rabbit left ascendants and Snake uplifted the orc. The orcs were unsatisfied with sharing the world indefinitely and rejected our attempts to teach them geomancy, saying it was against the will of the cycle and a Hearth its magic was forbidden, dangerous, volatile. In truth, they were not wrong. Still, our largest cities were using up the magic energy faster than the Hearth could produce it, forcing us to scatter. At the same time, radical factions of orc were hostile to us, forcing us to consolidate. We were at an impasse. So my ancestors made a drastic choice to go underground, taking the name of Hamstone and building the tunnels and settlements along the ley lines mapped by the Lapine geomancers. These scenes of intense magic energy let them survive underground indefinitely. You are not wrong, friend. There is more to the story, but perhaps the time is not yet right. Okay, now then to the business. Would you like to send one of your esteemed citizens with me to learn the ways of geomancy? I estimate it will take at least a week to grant them the basic understanding. This may be your only chance to do so. I feel the elders may change their mind again in a hair's breadth. Yeah, that sounds exciting. We're definitely gonna do that. Splendid. Take all the time you need in choosing the selection is important indeed. As I said, they will be gone for around 7 days. So, don't send anyone you can't bear to be without. Okay, so we can have a look at that. Ah, wait, they're actually marble market booth. Isn't that what we're looking for here? No, that's porcelain. Okay, almost the same. Not really, but kinda. But yeah, we're gonna have to decide which one we're gonna bring. I'm gonna check out the shops soon. There's too many shops. So we can decide to bring one. I'm gonna have a look on YouTube and see if anyone did request to be a geomancer a long time ago or not. Let me look through the comments. Oh yeah, we do have a request by Brennan Ingvorsen to make a geomancer named Gaia. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna find a suitable person and name them. So I'm looking for someone potential with a high spirit and also high mind, so green and blue. I could rename one if one of these aren't named. Look at BANTO 777. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna go actually with Omara. Gaia, welcome, welcome. So Gaia is featherweight and green thumbs. I felt like green thumb. That's gonna be pretty good for a geomancer, right? So let's see if we can find her in here. Do we have her? Here we go. Dispatch. So now hopefully we're gonna learn some good interesting geomancy in 7 days. So that's quite a bit of time. So we will have to wait a bit. Where's this thing? Floating things? Let's check the merchant. They might have something useful for us. We can actually buy some. They do cost a bit, but I think it could be worth to buy them. can be kind of good to buy some, save a bit of time by buying them. And there's a little of honey, I don't think we really need that. Also, there were some discoveries, I reported the bug, but there were some discoveries with the queues for the crafters being a little bit bugged up, so there seems to be some math problem with calculating how many things that need to be auto-queued and so on, and I experimented and talked with one of the Ace team, and maybe in the future we'll see a fix for it. I bet we will. So yeah, that might solve a few things sometimes, not always, but sometimes. The way it was that like I queued up like worker backpacks, a ton of them, and it didn't queue all the things that I needed, even though I didn't have them, and I could make them, but it didn't queue the things. So I'm looking forward to see that being fixed eventually. And you know, since we're gonna be building this thing, let's see, we could maybe queue up those banners directly, or actually, let's see. Are we ready to build this thing? Let's skip the merchant for a bit. Are we ready to build this? I kinda think we are. We can always change it later if we need to. So let's also name this one. Let's name it like Watergate. Not really Watergate, but... No, I did wrong now. I should have held down shift. That would have brought the crafting to the top. That was what I was bound to do. So instead of getting in here, it would have gone all the way to the top. We can drag it up as well. So that's gonna be good, and we can add more things later to that. I do feel like we maybe should make some more worker outfits. I do think we're lacking a few of them. Let's check out our people here. So equipment, upgraded work, okay, that's an Ascendance outfit. Winter worker. Hula hula. Ooh, these are really fancy. Okay, it looks like we are kinda good with them then. But we can also make some upgraded equipment for our workers that are crafters in those professions. So if we go to and see craft the gilded kerchief, an ornate wool scarf protects from cold weather. So you know, it might get cold later on. Not something I have to figure out do too much for now, but we'll see. It's like queued 5, they queued 3 of those. I think we may have, no we don't. But this one produces 2 every time, so 3 is gonna be 6, so it's gonna be good enough. And then we're gonna do field worker spun, so that can be used by any field worker, like farmers for example. And maybe we should get a hunter. We don't have a hunter yet. And summer crafter Thess, so that's gonna be a good thing to have as well. And the good thing is that it protects you a little bit from the sun. This one protects you a bit from like the cold, so it's pretty good, and it will equip what's useful for whatever season it is and the weather and so on. And this is another one, so this is for the soldiers. So equipable ally combatant. So we can start making 5. Ornate cleric vest. I wonder if I have 2 of them. Let's have a look at that. Okay, we do. Awesome. Light iron shield, steel circlet. Iron desert headdress. 2. Okay, so we can make a new steel circlet if we want to. It's kind of cool to have that one as well though. Steel equipment, iron smith. Okay, we can upgrade the Dashan's one-handed weapon. Don't think I can upgrade Dottie. The lantern mace is really powerful. We can upgrade our tanks equipment a bit more, at least to like steel, and I think the one after that is silver, right? And BANTO as well, okay. Because who knows, we might have some epic battles soon. It's not that far away from like endgame really. So let's start first with an one-handed weapon. And it has to be possible to be wielded by our footman. And this is an... Is it a one-handed? Oh, it is a one-handed. I actually thought it was maybe two-handed. This is two-handed. Whenever you see that axe, that's two-handed. So, a steel smither. That would be nice. Queue that up at the top. It's gonna be pretty quick to do. These are also pretty good to do sometimes though. This can be wielded by our tanks, and I think it's a pretty good idea to have a mace for a tank weapon, because then they have a lot of defense, but they can destroy the enemy's defense. So it's pretty cool. This one, ooh, that one's fancy. 10 defense. And protection from the sun as well. And yeah, we can do 2 of these actually. Let's do that. I'm gonna look into and see how much silver we have also, because maybe we need to buy or find some veins for that. Alone silver at the moment. But that can be super duper useful. And we also want to make 2 of these. So also footman and knight. 7 defense and 10 for that one. 17 defense, that's insane. And combined we have like a silver heavy shield as well. 8 more, that's crazy. Very strong knight shield made of with silver. Okay, we're gonna make that. I'm actually maybe gonna do this one for the other cleric. Is there even a better one? I don't see any better ones. But this one, wow. I like to have like a little bit of different. I'm so used to have the circlet, so it's welcome to have a new style for them. I'm guessing this is actually the Rare Children variation, but we just got some circlets before. And a light steel shield, looking pretty fancy and providing good amount of defense. So that should be good. Okay, I think we start with that, and then we can maybe look into some more equipment a little bit later. Let's see for the two-handed weapon. So the lantern had 30 damage. It's 2 more than this one, okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good for now. However, we maybe want to look into them and see if we have some silver around. We have iron. Silver is very white, I would say. Kind of like the iron, but a lot brighter. I don't really want to go that far away to get that. There's a crypt over there. We'll be getting some moves here soon. Ah, it says we have one. Okay. They been pretending to be moo-moos? I don't think so. Can't fool me at least. Ah, here's some Varanus. There is an ore detector you can use as well. I myself, I'm not a huge fan of it because kinda can already see it on the mountain, but I can follow it like where it goes with this thing. But it doesn't show what it is, so I don't use it very often. You know, maybe sometimes it's good to use it, like where it's a little bit trickier to see, but I very rarely, if ever, use that one. Ah, here it might be. Silver vein, awesome. It's very far away, so I think we're gonna go and conquest these guys over here and destroy them. Yes, so we can do a little bit of mine. There's some down here as well. Okay, nice. So we're gonna mine that out then. Get the silver we need. There's a lot of silver in there. Here we go. Get the troops ready. So the idea with this wall, by the way, is we're gonna go down here and then we're gonna connect it to here, I think. And then we can connect it somewhere here. So we can have it like a gate, probably around here, and the gate here or here. Yes, we can go in and out of town. I think we will have one there at least. We don't really need to have it. I will see. I might skip it. And it could be kind of nice if we cover with some houses around over here. It might look pretty nice. I thought it was a desert bear first. I still feel like it's really weird why we have bears in the desert. Okay, let's go destroy this one. Come to the necromancer, let's destroy him as well. We do have a bit of health. I feel like they have buffed him like long ago. I think he probably has had a few hundred health, I think. Actually putting up a little bit of fight with, that's nice. What is that headgear? Do we have 2 different headgears on them? What was that? Ah, it was a scepter we were smiting on. See that like thunder kind of an... Oh! They actually do have arches in this crypt? What? I think I never seen arches in these crypts. Is that a new thing? I think I never seen that at least. And it feels like this one... Oh yeah, definitely. That one has more health than before. At least I know that we can harvest them, but wow. Food is still going up. Awesome. Ooh, that one actually had a nice painting. I might buy that. We can harvest this one after also. So I want to check the painting. Which one had that one? I'm gonna guess... was it Levi? Yeah, there we have it. Painting a quaint farm. Farmers work in golden fields and grain in a sunny day. A very bucolic scene. Yeah, that's nice. Made me think of Stardew Valley a little bit because of the pixel art. That's gonna be lovely. Let's see, where do we have that one? Maybe I haven't looted it yet. And one thing, like we have our like little dining place here, but I'm actually thinking of upgrading this soon to have a much bigger tavern. So it may be that we will keep this one and build a new one, or we will destroy this one and then we will build a new one. And I think it's kind of cool when you have it next to the water, because it's a nice view if you would go there and eat, and I would definitely go there and eat if there's some water. It could be nice. It can also be at an elevated place, so up here for example, where they have a view over this place. It could be one sitting over here. It can also be kind of cool, or it would be on this side, because we do need to have something here. And I think it's going to be really nice if I add a few houses, so let's just, for fun, just add in like a few buildings, see how that could kind of look without deciding they are gonna be there. But then the doors would be like that at the other side, right? We could have like buildings like this, right? And it would be nice to have a building there, or a crane house also. I think that would make it look nice. There's some battle music with something. Not sure where that was. But yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of cool. I think we're also gonna... Let's just prepare the wall. And we're gonna not do a gate to begin with here at least. Okay, we have to wait for this one actually for them to finish that. Okay, gonna do that then. Let's see the weaver. How we doing? Nice, we made the banners already. Awesome. Oh no, there they are. Okay, so now we gotta make sure we make a ball of cloth that is queued up, so that should be possible. Ball of leather is queued up as well. Let's see, our weavers. Maybe we should get a third weaver. I think it might be a good idea. It's not very often that you need to have too many workers anyway, right? So if we have available... Yes, we do, okay. It may be that we need to get more workstation for it, but that's gonna be fine. And I don't remember, did we make a weaver house yet? I think it was this one, if I don't remember that wrong. Yes, here it is. And I do see we have to set up a few things still. Now there's some battle music again with something. Is it this guy maybe? Let's go destroy him at least. Coming for you, giant zombie. But yeah, we're gonna set up this one. So these are shells that if you have visitors, they can come buy from them. On a trading shell, we click on an icon to choose the item to sell at the stall. You can see the price, how much we get for them also. So it's a weaver place, so it would make sense to sell weaving stuff. I'm actually gonna sell some banner shreds because it kind of makes sense to sell them as well, and it is weaving stuff, so kind of. Okay, there we go. There are also cats up here and wolves. Okay, let's make a ladder so we can fight them as well. Clean them out. and see what we got in the big treasure. Ooh, did we get one gold ingot? A gold ore, I mean. Wow, amazing. Exciting. Can we shoot from the mount down here maybe? I think we might be able to do so. Just gonna wait for them to build a ladder. But we can have them, I think, like, defend over here. Some might run back, but some might also stay. Whenever they need to eat or need to sleep, they will leave. Look at this angry little bunny. This guy is so happy about his scepter. I think they're coming out soon to build a ladder, probably. I don't think these guys can build ladders, right? Pretty sure they can't. Is this guy gonna build a ladder? Restock an item. Okay, we're just gonna wait. But yeah, let's go down to these. We only have, looks like one of each workstation in here. I think we might be able to squeeze in more, and maybe we can make like another part or a basement or something, so we can have more. And we also want to change this, so we only want to have weaving things on these. So whenever we craft something related to the weaver, we'll be able to put it there. And these are also going to be... Here would be also be really nice if you can search, but we're going to have... I think there's one for weaver, predefined one. Fiber and thatching, we can do that one. Then we can do weaving supplies. Awesome. And weaving supplies in this one as well. That will be quick access to the things we need. Legolas is enjoying some good food. It looks like we should add some lights in here as well. So let's do that. Can add the one over there. And maybe one in here as well. Just to get a little bit of light in here. There we go. I'm thinking of these, by the way. You can set up how you want the light to be, so either you have it like we have it now, it turns on every night, or what you can also do is to have it so they are always on. If you want to have better performance, you will only have them on during night or not at all. But with always, it will always be activated. And I think it's something we might actually want to have here. And I do think we still maybe need to add even more storage. I think so, maybe. Yeah, there's some space still, but... Oh yeah, here you have a huge jar. I think this is 256 or a 512. Lots of them. So let's add like at least 2. Yeah, 512 in each one, okay. Nice. And you know, we might be able to sell a few things soon. We also got this crystal charging quest. Greetings, kind humans. As you know, we live underground. Because of that, we rely on Amberstone, a namesake material for many things. Amberstone can absorb many kinds of energy, sunlight being one of them, and these stones have lost their glow. Charge them is simple, place them anywhere, sunlight to moonlight. They will gather the energy on their own. The only issue is that creatures tend to be attracted to the Amberstones at night, so either prepare to defend against them, or to be sure to take the crystals down before nightfall. We can do that. Splendid! I laid the charging stone by the banner and I'll return them once they have been deployed. And gather light for long enough, sunlight and moonlight, it all comes from the same place. Great, okay. So we need to put them out. Do we have it? Quest item? I love that they have their own category, that's awesome. So I'm gonna just put it over here. So I know it's night we're putting it out, but I don't really fear the enemies, so... If there isn't any surprises with it, who knows? I actually might go out here and destroy some fun anyway, right? Okay, let's see, how do we do with moo-moos? I see no moo-moos. Yes, we have one. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna destroy this also now that we don't need this one anymore. And we also want to undeploy these things, so if we go to this one and that one, I can mass undeploy things. And remove the ladder, there we go. Okay, let's go fight. Let's see if we have a potion available. I think we have placed some... Yes. And strength as well, for some damage. Level 5 blacksmith, awesome. I guess we got some crafted things already then. Probably some silver gear. I see that BANTO has a silver desert helmet, that's great. So he got a lot of defense and pretty good weapon. I see, however, we can actually upgrade BANTO's weapon, so we can make the two-handed talwar for him. There was another one also, this one. This one put fear in enemies, but I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Major open wounds, so they're gonna be bleeding out, pretty much. Let's go with that one, it's gonna be a good weapon. But yeah guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video, helps me out a lot, and leave a comment if there are any suggestions you have for names or buildings or anything else, and yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and see you guys next time. Have a great rest of the day, see you soon, take care.